Cone Bone One. Good evening, Eterna. It is I, Logan the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Total Conversion Mod, Nehrim at Fate's Edge, or as I like to call it, Nehrim at Fate's Edge. We are in the wonderful, snowy mountains with Kim, he's judging me.
We should follow the directions. The sooner we'll get there, the better, I would think. We'll make this for sure.
Kim, you are not my supervisor. What is flying in the background? Did you see? Birds, but they were not. That did not look like a bird. They were not flying like normal birds. If you're new to the channel, those are Yoroshiku and Nagaijimasu. If you're new to the series, Hajime Mashite. And if you are a regular, and there is a fair amount of regulars in this series, like Teresa, like Mrs. Foyce, like Aluin, like Durandar, like Oogly Boogly, like Kiku Arakara, like... Hold on. Mr. Cold Miser? No, he watches my Skyrim one. Like IOSA. Most of those were from memory. I did have to cheat for like the last two. If you are a regular, Okai Renasai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. So I did some things in between the episodes. In between the episode. Or in between episodes. I can talk, I swear. To address some situations that we've had. First of all, I realize I have no no weapon on for some reason. So let's address that situation and get my sword on. And magic's one of the things I worked on. So I solved the mystery of why it wasn't letting me use higher level destruction magic. Because my thought process was, if my intelligence was high and my willpower was high, which I did bump those up, and my destruction was 100, which I did that just by playing the game. I mean, I've put in 103 hours into this, so that was without any cheating or manipulation. That I didn't. My brain was not like just grasping the concept of how I could not do stronger destruction magic skills. I mean, I'm a master in it. I bumped up the intelligence, I bumped up the willpower, and I still couldn't do it. You know what I had to bump up? Level. Yeah, there's like level locks on the different spells. So I've been level 25 for, I don't know, like the past 50 episodes or so, because I broke the leveling system in episode 1. And so I've been self-leveling, and then I made myself OP, so then I stopped and went back and just left it. And that was actually making it so I couldn't do spells. So now I can do the stronger spells. Hooray! That's pretty much it. So like I got Living Legend for reaching level 30, which is hilarious. My apologies, that one snuck up on me. I still do have the cough, and it probably will for quite a while. I apologize. I try very, very hard not to cough into the mic. We should have no bounty. And I even got rid of my infamy. Because that was all, I don't know. I don't know what was causing that. But it is super annoying when every guard runs up to you and it was like, no time. or whatever. No time, I'm on duty. No time, I'm on duty. And I'm like, I just shut up. Inventory wise, I literally only have the weapons that I might use, the armor, some potions, and unfortunately my carry weight got all messed up a little bit, and I'm still carrying 600 pounds. It must be because of these 200 life. I don't know. So yeah, if I eat these, we should be fine. I don't feel like I have anything heavy in here. Oh, that's not true. I have all of this. That's why I'm so heavy. I forgot. I took all of my mining stuff. I just took it all, and I was like, all right, let's go. So quest. The whole time I'm in there, I didn't actually go to the quest. So we are trying to make our way all the way down here. That's what we're trying to do. So that's my spell. So let's see if we can make it. It was Kim thinks he's my supervisor, and he's like, we should be, actually doing the quest that we're supposed to be doing, and I'm very easily distracted. Well, this road seems pretty straightforward thus far. All right, see a wolf. That's amazing that didn't kill the wolf. Alright. 2 hits still to kill a wolf. Enderal's tough, man. That's 200 and something shock damage. And I still can't kill a wolf in 1 hit. The fun part will be to see how bad I get my ass handed to me when I get hit. Because I have no idea. Is that a spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her? Alright, spider's dead. Do you have any fine silk? Thank you. Damn it. Strike 2. You gonna help actually, Kim? How did I miss that shot?
I'm just warming up, you wimpy worm.
Who's saying that? Kim, don't run away. I wish I had something that just would do health regen, because now I'm going to have to go in and... I don't know why I have this, really. Let's see if 200... Let's see if 200 health potions are enough. Wait, what? What? I can't hit. Watch, I'm gonna end up hitting Kim. Alright, I'll try choppy chop. Can't see, get out of the bushes!
Yeah. I'm just warming up, you wimpy worm.
Oh my god. There we go. I didn't know where he came from. North skeleton. Sure. Nah, I probably shouldn't have wasted the potion. I probably should have just switched to my healing spell and healed. What are we even coming here for? I don't even remember what we're coming here for. Spoke with Aranthale. He wants me to recover the transcript of the predestination of Tel Malthat out of the Paladin Fortress in the far north. He taught me the special... Oh, Jesus. So what spell is the special spell? This is gonna be a problem. 'Cause I don't remember. I don't. Is it Magic Storm Dance? Like what? I have literally no idea. Well, I guess we'll have to experiment to find out. This is gonna be a nightmare. Places a mine at your current... Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well... I see one moving around over there too. Let's see if I can hit him from all. I can. Oh no, I can hit him from all the way over here. That's so funny. Alright, he's coming. Come on. He's coming straight for me. Alright, it looks like he died though. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll just stand all the way over here. We're now a magical sniper. The world's worst sniper. Which is what I always am in Fallout. But a magical sniper nonetheless.
My goodness, look at that. It's gigantic. If we aren't careful, we could be wandering around for days in there.
That's what she said. Wait, that only made sense for the first part. So the first part, that's what she said. The second part, that's what he said. Alright. Well, to be honest with you, I don't even really understand what it is we're looking for in here. A piece of paper. You tell me to go. What did I just get XP for? Discovering this place? Okay. Let's see how this goes. Nope. See ya. What the hell? What? go in there and it's just people screaming? The Rim. What the hell, man? This isn't Doom. Oh my god. Okay.
Here we are. Do you see any of those dead paladins? Maybe they have all rotted away already.
No, I can see them. They're up there. Here comes one right now. Maybe not. So I zapped them and with the screaming, I'm gonna have to turn that off. That's super annoying. Stand still. I can't see you. All right. So corpse of adventurer. I don't even know why you tried, my man. I would have turned right around, just like I tried to do. As soon as I heard the screaming. Alright, I see you. Why can I not? Okay, this is one of the dudes I needed to try to spell on that I'm not even sure what the spell is. Maybe. Like I said, I don't know if this is it or not. Oh, I have no idea what I just did. Okay, wait, these are both stances. Improved restoration, alteration, illusion, and intelligence as expects of damage, spells. Okay. What spell did he give me? I'm not gonna be able to kill these things. I don't know what spell he gave me. God damn it, catharsis? No. Special ability. Is it a special ability? Okay, that one actually says special. Do any other ones say special ability? Yeah, they could help me by saying in the journal what the spell was. I know it's too much to ask. But seriously now. Okay. Redeem the souls of the undead paladins on target. Alright, so this is what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so no, that didn't work on him. How did I miss? Okay, so the skeletons are not an undead paladin. But I have the right spell. These are nether skeletons. Oh my god. Okay. Now how much does this cost? Cast? Yeah, I mean, I can use it to draw the skeletons to us. Alright, so that's kind of working. Oh, with the screaming. Oh my god. I also can't help but notice we don't have a quest marker. Just saying.
Risen from the simple lap of the world, not of high class, unclean blood, a god of the shadow. Tell Immeltath, awakens.
Just look. Their faces are distorted with pain and suffering.
What am I stuck on?
You'll never beat me.
Okay, so is he dead? Is that it? Is that all I needed to do? I hope. Alright, I wasn't... That's the... Wait, what? No, no, no.
Pathetic.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Pathetic.
Okay. Oh. Okay, no. No. No.
Pathetic.
Okay. Am I supposed to What?
Even my grandma never stronger than you.
Okay, this is getting annoying already. Redeem this. Oh, so I have to knock him down and then cast it? Alright, in the meantime.
Yep.
Alright, real quick, cast it. Okay. So now he's dead? I hope. The screaming. The screaming's gotta go. What is that? Effects? I can't tell if that changed. God damn it. Oh yeah, okay, yes. So it is effects. I figured I couldn't tell going down, but maybe if I went up. No. Damn, I can still hear it. Oh, okay. So we've taken out... What am I stuck on? Can we just proceed forward, please? Alright, I've killed one. Well, that looks like a trap. Oh my god, this place is massive. Oh boy. Okay, I mean, I'll just, I guess, start exploring and maybe just go straight. Is that another one up there? Yeah, I think there's another one up there. Alright, so one-on-one, we seem like we're doing okay.
You'll never beat me.
Quick. Okay. Somehow I didn't even get hit. Alright, slow and steady. Steady and slow. And we're frozen. Come on. I actually thought we're doing pretty good. But now we're in a freeze. And the freezes are... Oh my god. Freezes are... Freezes are a nightmare. So let me see if I can get out of this freeze. And hopefully I can. And we'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I'm basically back at the same place. I did lose a little bit because of the freeze. I was able to get out of the freeze. Knock on wood, because I was lucky. Let's see if this is one of the like location-related crashes that I get with Nehrim sometimes. So it seemed like it didn't like me coming into this room. I don't know why that would matter. There's a throne here. Okay, and that is a door to the Creator's Temple. Okay. I wasn't expecting to go to another area already, but let's give it a go. Now, the funniest part for me was it did not save the... So as soon as I loaded it up, it was immediately... And I was like, oh, God. All right. Still no quest marker. So, I don't trust this. No idea if we're headed in the right direction or not. Okay, skellies.
Pathetic.
Alright, just regular old skellies. Okay. Okay. I don't know why.
I'm just warming up, you wimpy worm.
I love how they're just way more interested in fighting Kim than me. I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, wait. Do the magic. There we go. Whoo! Templar shield. Cool. What's my sword doing? Still looks pretty good. Okay.
His existence, justified to establish an equilibrium. His goal, to defeat the highest, creating a balance for the benefit of all, disregarding the victims. Their value was insignificant.
I did have somebody new, and I didn't write down their name. So my apologies if you happen to be watching this. Ask about the AI voices. Which means I guess they just popped into the most recent episode and we're a little... I don't know what the point of coming down here is. A little confused about them, which I guess is fair. So, if you, for some reason, don't know, Nehrim is a German game. German total conversion mod for Oblivion. So, it is in German. And it has subtitles, which, if you go back to the... I don't remember when I switched. Was it like episode 4 or 5, something like that? But for the first couple episodes, that's how we were playing. But a couple of people had said that they were having some difficulties reading the subtitles. And then...
He will not argue for the evil, nor will he make the good yield. These are two brothers, their hands extended, a shadow and a light. No.
All right, and we're slowly picking up a full set of... oops, and I made... all right, so if he's talking, don't go into inventory, because apparently when you come out of inventory, then he stops talking. I learned my lesson. I won't do that again. Bucket. Are we going into the MC Escher drawing here? What's with the stairs? So yeah, the options are... I don't like this. Have it in German, or have the mod that makes it... Alright, there's definitely something down there too. It looks like just skeletons. If I fall, I'm gonna hurt myself. So what did it want me to do here? Just die? I'm not super excited about that. They want me to fall and take a ton of damage? Do I have a spell that makes it so I don't take fall damage? Do I have a float spell? I have a lot of spells. Yes, I was able to finish what I was talking about earlier. I was able then to use... Alright, man, I can put a shield on. If I hit the right buttons. My skill level is too low. Well... It's alteration. Fair enough. Fair enough. My alteration is super low. All right, can I do... All right, 50, 25. So I could do this one. Oh, God. Okay. That's great. Okay, I'm trying to fall in a way that I don't die, but I don't really see a great way to do this.
On blood and ashes shall he build the rule of man, exalted and free. The work that is created shall be kept in glory until the true ruler takes his toll.
Warming up, you wimpy worm.
Okay, was somebody bringing them back to life, or did I hallucinate that? Alright, I'm not worried about them. So we gotta go all the way back down to whatever the heck the special spell is called. Did I go past it? It did. It's S, right? Something S. No? I'm making that up. Redeem souls. Okay, I don't really know. Oh Jesus.
You'll never beat me.
Can't see.
I'm just warming up, you wimpy worm.
Oh, that was dumb. Alright, is that all the skellies in this room? It's not a good sign that they're giving me all these potions and stuff. Very sorry. Trying to breathe. Alright, so this is a giant room. I think we've killed all the skellies now. This one's having a nap. Okay. So... is that where we're going? We're in the crater. Okay, I don't know. We're in the Creator's Temple, but we're going to the Creator's Temple. Alright, there's another one of these dudes. They like putting us in these narrow hallways. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I get my timing wrong. Just... would you...
Yeah.
come here. How do I keep missing? I'm the world's
Pathetic.
worst.
You'll never beat me.
Yeah.
Alright, quick. Alright. Whew. Steel Claymore. Alright, so no more Templar stuff on him. Alright. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. This room's a little much. Okay. Alright, wait, who are you? You look different. Oh, you just... Did I miss? Yeah, I did. He just didn't have a helmet. The other ones had helmets on. Right, is that it in this massive room? I do not trust you, Skeletor over here. I mean, come join the party, man. Come on. I know it only works on undead paladins. I'm using it to lure him over here. Oh, I got the timing right that time. Is there anybody over here? No. Alright. Now the question is, are the souls still screaming, or is that done? Because now it sounds weird to me. I don't remember what I had it at. it's like so quiet now. That's just an arm. Broken fence, or gate, I should say. I'm getting stuck on all the dead dudes. I mean, I'm glad they're not all waking up. That would be a problem. Alright, so this is like a barracks. Nope. Okay. I missed it again every time.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
There we go. Quick. 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 Jesus. Stop shooting the bed. I already have that. I'm gonna end up getting over encumbered from carrying stuff. You alright, Kim? Yeah, they're more interested in Kim than me, which works out very well. I'm gonna guess maybe it was that it's that way on purpose. Maybe? I don't know. Autosave. Little autosave stutter that likes to do. Okay. Excuse me.
One is still needed to reach the goal, the fallen, the so-called helper. Although collapsed under trickery, the world's salvation shall be his betrayal.
I mean, it's nice that he's narrating my journey, but I don't really know what he's talking about. I'm trying not to die. Alright, come on. You come to me. And... No, I missed it.
Yeah.
Alright, quick. Alright, he got in a hit. And another shield. I don't know why I keep taking him. Should I heal now? How much did that do? Not that much. Standard. Alright, there we go. We're going up now to the door. So we came in center. We're going to the center. I mean, one-on-one, I'm doing fine. My issue is if they toss a couple at me, I think I'm going to just fall apart.
And so the battle of the last rages in dispute, conjuring the storm that shall destroy, until Immeltath, shadow messenger, remaining alone.
Okay. I don't like this staircase. I'm hitting my head. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Lava, and it looks like a magic wibbly wall up here. What's... Okay. What the...
Wir sind eingesperrt.
What?
Der Ausgang ist verschüttet.
What?
Oh nein. Wie sollen wir denn jetzt wieder hier rauskommen? Wir müssen doch wieder raus. Verdammt. Denkst du, dass wir das schaffen? Bitte, sag es. Wir kommen hier wieder raus, nicht wahr? Du und ich. Das wird doch so geschehen. Sag es mir, ich bitte dich. Aber wenn nicht, wenn wir hier sterben, das wird nicht geschehen. Nein, aber wenn... Ach, ich bin nicht gut in sowas. Also, es ist so, dass ich dich sehr bewundere, seit du mich damals befreit hast. Und ich finde einfach, dass du so eine faszinierende Ausstrahlung hast. Und das mag ich einfach. Ich mag dich. Also eigentlich wollte ich sagen, dass ich dich... Oh, was ist das? Ich glaube, hier ist eine Art Hebel. Warte einen Moment. Da, siehst du? Wir kommen doch wieder raus. Komm!
Oh, it's bright. Oh, it's bright. Okay. So, hey Kim.
What is it?
I like how you're bilingual. You still love me. But you were about to tell me that you love me, and then you didn't.
What is it?
You didn't say anything.
What? That interests you? Oh, now where should I begin? So before I was a slave in Sildren, I lived with my parents. My father was a priest, and he taught me every day to show obedience to our gods. I had to memorize the doctrines of all 7 gods, and if I could not remember something, then I was beaten. And then one day, my parents did not come back home. There was a revolt about something on the streets. They stumbled upon it and were killed. I knew it had to be predestination, fate, something that the gods did, and that was good for me. That was a kind of test, I believe. Whatever came after, when I met the wrong people and ended up in Sildren, I've persevered. Then you arrived and the test was over. I was just a slave then, but now I'm something special. That's it. This is all so new. Oh, I do not know how to describe it. Nevertheless, thanks for getting me out of there. This really means a lot to me.
See you around. Yeah, you found a little lover there. Good job, Kim. All right, he's gonna confess this. Oh, this room looks big and scary. Oh boy. What's gonna happen in here now? Oh, there's giant statues and oh boy. Is that and we got a boss? We're gonna have a boss fight. I'm saving it. I don't think I'm gonna do well in the boss fight. Alright, you wanna come over here? No? You don't wanna come play? Somehow it looks like it's going through whoever that is. Okay. Let's do it. He's right there. Yeah, either my aim is just absolutely terrible or you can't engage him.
Look, that's where the voice is coming from. And I suppose that's where the transcript is that we are looking for.
Yeah. Do you see the dude that's there? I see the dude that's there. Is it like what? I go past this line, he's gonna wake up.
And from the victims of thousands shall a new order be formed, as it was prophesied. My son, are you there? Yes. I cannot see you. I can.
Oh.
Who is he?
You're not my son, Narathsul. My son, Narathsul, where are you? When will you return?
Wow. Okay.
What? This is the father of Narathsul Aranthiel?
Yeah.
My son, you have locked me up in here. Release me.
It's Telor, who I work for in Enderal.
This is my temple, my place, my doom. And you, fate is not on your side. You have no right to invade my realm.
Wait, what?
Oh no, there are so many. The Creator have mercy on us.
Alright. Are we doing okay?
Out MQ23 underscore MQ23 Kim04 underscore 001 F4799 underscore 1 MP3.
What the? that line was clearly broken. Whatever he was supposed to say there. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Upon threats from the simple lap. It says lap, right? Sometimes this font is hard for me to read. Lap of the world, not a high cassock, unclean in blood, a god of the shadow, telemath, or I still can't say awake to create the balance. His existence is justified. His goal to defeat the Most High will be creating a balance for good of all. Sorry about that. Disregarding the victims, their value is low. Not for evil, he will argue. Not for good, he yield. There are two brothers. Their hands are reaching a shadow and a light. Neither in opposition. On blood and ashes he will build. The rule of man sublime and free. The work completed receives splendid until the true ruler calls toll. One is still needed to achieve the goal. Fallen is the helper called. Although trickery and cunning failed, the world's healing will be his betrayal. I feel like I'm reading a spell or something. Such a storm in the battle of the latest dispute? See, again, it looks like it says D-I-S-P-U-I-E, but I think it's a T. Okay, so that when I read all the way over here, all the way back in the beginning, it said not a high. It's supposed to be cast. Not a high cast, unclean in blood. And then over here, yeah, that's definitely dispute, not disputey. Conjuring the storm that will destroy, and oh my god, telemarketer, shadow messenger, sole purpose. Oh, okay.
And now let us leave just as quickly as possible from this terrible place. I will cast a spell.
Alright, and so he's narassoling me. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna heal myself. I wasn't expecting you to just take me away. Calgon, take me away. What's the heal I've been doing? Just blessing. Hooray! Oh, Callisto. You're a weird dude, man.
Kim and you are perhaps the most gifted students the Order has ever had. Mark these words, for you will not hear them again out of my mouth.
It's just hilarious, because that's the second time you said that. What's up, Kim? How you doing? How you doing, boy? I like your pointy ears.
What is it?
I don't know. Bye. So, I got your book or whatever.
Yes, that is the predestination. Give it to me. I need the knowledge of its words so that our plans succeed. While I study the scripture, I have a challenging task for Callisto, Kim, and you. It is about the South Realm, the last thorn in my flesh. A few decades ago down there, the temple built a god dominion. And since then, the country is completely sealed off from Nehrim. If I am the shadow god that will end the rule of the Lightborn, the temple in the South Realm will declare war on us, and Nehrim will again be torn in two. This regime must therefore end. I'm not talking about an invasion, no. I want that the people to rise against the temple and force it to its knees. It would mean an unnecessary sacrifice of life to use military might. That is not to my liking. We will overthrow the temple from the inside. You know, the people in the South Realm are fiercely suppressed, beaten and abused. The atmosphere is very tense there, the ideal soil to plant a revolution. Unfortunately, nothing will happen by itself there. The people do the utmost to avoid what they are afraid of, namely punishment from the temple, than trying to get what they desire, freedom. They need a trigger, and you will be it. The people need to realize that they are free, and no one has the right to restrict their freedom. Not the temple, and certainly not any gods. This revolution will serve as a symbol of what we do to such slave drivers. By the way, the leader of the temple is a man called Jagal. You should remember his name because sooner or later he will muster everything to suppress the rebelling masses. I don't need to tell you that he must not manage to do so. He is a fairly mighty magician, however. The three of you should be able to defeat him easily. While you were gone, I have discussed the details with Callisto. You and Kim will now subject to him until this mission is fulfilled, so go talk to him. For the freedom of the people. Remember, for the freedom of the people.
Alright, so at this point, I'm just gonna kind of walk away. I'm gonna put my magic spell back on. Blinding Flash, which somehow 205 points damage on the target, still takes 2 hits. Journey into Madness is the quest that we're on. But we're going to try to fix something that I messed up in a previous episode. And it's not really something I messed up, but something that was just annoying and is bothering me. Because we don't have a lot of quests. And I was talking about going to South, which means I guess we're going to be able to go to Austin eventually, which is where the last pair of shoes is. And also where this guy is. So we'll be able to do both of these once that's unlocked. But let's get out of here. I don't remember so many doors. Can I just go out? Yeah, this is the... Look at that jump. Jumping and humping, thumping and bumping. His body's still here. I want to like take his robe or at least something. Oh, it's so annoying. What if I resurrect him? Oh my god, what if I resurrect him? Alright, wait. Hold on. I know. People hate it when I do this, when I screw around, but I'm just curious if he's even resurrectable. Oh! Alright, where is he? Okay, so so even getting him down here, you still can't. You can't loot him or anything. That is so annoying. Or hold on, let's try again. Hold on. I'm still on him, right? Yeah. Alright. It's like he's... What if I try to pickpocket him? I can't pickpocket him either! God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, at least now I feel like I got to kill him.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Got to kill Baratheon. But I can't have any of his stuff. Alright, so what was I referencing? What do I want to try to fix? We are going to go all the way. If I can remember where it is. Is this it? Yes. We're going back to God's Forge. Because remember, we made it all the way through that dungeon. And then we couldn't do anything. I'm kind of hoping nothing's respawned in here. Alright, cool. It looks like we might be. So then I just have to remember how to path my way through here to actually get to the forge. Because it's kind of, yeah. kind of a giant pain in the butt. That's the only option, so. Then if I can't remember, I would just no clip because it's confusing. Yeah, and I don't really want to waste too much time with me being an imbecile, just getting lost repeatedly, wandering around. Excuse me. Which appears to be exactly what I'm doing. Alright, hold on. This was right. If I remember correctly, we had to go past all the dead bodies. And then nope, that went right past. Right back to the beginning. God damn it. I actually thought, silly me, that I would remember. But instead I'm just running around like an idiot, which is exactly what I didn't want to do. I think I got it now. Yeah, because there's the lava pool. And then yeah. We got it now. Alright. Sorry, it took me a couple extra tries to remember how to get through there. I don't even know if we can make anything. But, you know, he had no head. Alright, here we go. I know what's going on. I am drinking. Cannot stop coughing. Alright, activate the anvil. I don't know. Create ammunition? Like arrows? Okay, yeah, arrows. Okay, we repaired everything. I can actually make forging tools. That's interesting. It's been a while since I did any of this. Ruby Great Sword. That sounds awesome. I don't... Yeah, so... Oh my god. So check this out, right? So I brought all of my stuff. But I didn't bring the jewels because I didn't. I mean, is that a two-handed weapon? Greatsword normally means two-handed weapon, right? Because it looks like there's a lot of two-handed weapons here. What's a Naginata? Can I make that? What's that? It's a surprise, surprise. It's a two-handed blade. It's worth a lot. Holy Jesus. Alright, back up. So it's like a katana, kind of, but with a way longer hilt. Okay. I didn't bring... Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't bring... Holy Jesus, these are worth a lot of money. I would have thought the Godforge would have been able to improve the condition even further than... Alright, but again, I'm using just a turn of longsword. The damage is 87. Alright, I craft objects. Teleport rune or fire mine. Okay, no, I don't want to make either one of that. Forge armor. Dragon scale armor. Ranger armor. You can't make anything. What am I missing? Did I not bring my pelts? Or I just don't have enough pelts? Maybe I didn't bring my pelts either. No, I have my pelts. I just don't. I have 56 wolf pelts. I wonder why I have so many wolf pelts. Alright, so I guess the big question is, are the things that I can make here not things that I can make? Is there anything special here? That there's a reason to come all the way here to try to make things. I don't know. So I made an assassin dagger. I can't make that. Brutal battle hammer. Silver beard axe. Damn, you get a ton of XP for making these things too. Alright, don't have that, and obviously I don't have this. Alright, well, not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but... And what I ended up with. Greaves, shield, and Curios. Alright, so an assassin's dagger. Meh. What else did I make? 21. That's pathetic. Alright. So, wasn't able to make anything like mind-blowing cool or anything like that, but mean, whatever. We came back. We actually used God's Forge. If I'm missing something, if there's something like extra special about it, and I'm just too goofy to know what that is exactly, just let me know in the comments. And I think we'll actually wrap this episode up here with me probably trying and failing to get out of. No, I'm doing good. I'm going the right way. Yeah, this is the corridor right here. So again, it is right past all the dead bodies. So as long as these dead bodies stay here, it's 1, 2, 3, and then you're down. Down. Yeah. I think I'm going to select a quest. So that way it gives me... Yeah, the quest marker to try to... help me get out of here. Get out of here! So next episode we will continue with the main quest, obviously, because not really much else we can do. With all that being said, this has been Nehrim at Fate's Edge. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I made it out. Yay! I bid you adieu. Goodbye and good night. Eterna, thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe or I will send some lovely sparkling lava to your butthole. Have a good night. See ya.